Hi everyone, I'm Todd and I'm excited to share this video with you today completely for free. We've put this together because we want to help more people like you access tools that can genuinely change the way you earn online. So if you enjoy this content, we'd really appreciate your support for our channel. It means a lot and it helps us create even more valuable videos for you. So I've been doing a lot of testing with ChatGPT this year. I'm personally a programmer, so I like to do a lot of coding. I basically use it for like all sorts of coding issues and debugging and things like that.
We want to hear a bedtime story.
I thought, okay, why not test ChatGPT out with trading Ethereum? And the reason why I chose Ethereum is because of its smart contracts you can deploy. I fed ChatGPT loads and loads of data to see if it can come up with a smart trading bot. And what I wanted the bot to do is to be able to benefit from different pricing slippages that happen on the Ethereum blockchain. It constantly monitors the blockchain, searching for new tokens and price changes. The moment it spots a profitable opportunity, it acts fast, buying or selling tokens before others can react. So this speed is a game changer and it gives you a real edge in profiting from price differences. So the bot's strength comes from its smart algorithms that instantly identify new listings for sudden price movements and execute trades automatically. Developing this wasn't as simple as just writing a few lines of code. It took extensive testing, data analysis, and continuous refinement to get to this point. Every trade it executes is backed by real-time market data, ensuring it makes the best possible decisions in any given moment. We're a close community of Web3 developers looking for ways to make gains online and always looking for contributors for systems like these. So with that being said, let's dive right into how I managed to do it. First, we're going to go on to Remix. This is a free Web3 tool to compile and deploy Solidity code so I can run my smart contract. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm going to now take all of the code that I've created and then create a new file called bot.sol. And then I'm going to paste my code into Remix. So now I'm just going to copy all of my code and then paste it into there. There we go. So now I'm just going to make sure that the contracts above are the correct addresses and verify them on Etherscan. And as you can see, they belong to wrapped Ether tokens. This is just to make sure that my trading bot is pointed correctly and to make sure that my smart contract interacts with that address. So now I'm going to go back onto Remix and compile the Solidity code. And so the next step now is to hit compile. And because my code is written for Solidity 0.6.6, under the compiler, I'm going to select 0.6.6, so it matches the contract I'm going to deploy. And then click compile bot.sol and wait for Remix to compile it. And then we're going to click on deploy and run transactions. Then I'm going to connect my MetaMask wallet to Remix. And then on the dropdown, I'm going to select injected provider, or it may come up as MetaMask for you. A pop-up window will then appear in the top right with MetaMask asking if we want to connect our wallet to Remix. Just click next and connect. I've loaded the wallet by sending funds from my Coinbase account. This is so the connected wallet has funds to cover gas fees when I deploy the smart contract. So now I hit deploy and then a pop-up window will appear. Hit confirm and now MetaMask will pop up asking us if we want to deploy the contract. I usually select aggressive so the contract is deployed faster. Hit confirm and now wait for the contract to be deployed. This may take a minute or two and you can check the status in the console box below. Now we can see that the transaction has been confirmed. This means that the contract has been deployed. Now, as you can see, when I click on the contract, there are a few controls. Pressing start initiates the contract to start sniping. Withdraw stops the bot and withdraws the contract's balance to my wallet. And pressing stop will stop the contract from running. Now I'm going to copy the contract address by clicking the copy button. And then I'm going to go onto Etherscan to look at the contract that I've deployed. So here's the smart contract that I've just deployed, and I'm now going to show you how to fund it. I'm going to first copy my contract address and then open MetaMask. And then I'm going to click send and then paste the contract address into the input box. It requires funds to trade with and would recommend 0.3 to 0.5 Ether. This way it negates gas fees. Otherwise, if you go lower, then gas fees will burn up your trades. That's at least what's worked well for me. So now I'm going to click next and then confirm, which will send the funds to the contract. And if I want to take the funds back, then I can just click withdraw But just make sure to do this during non-peak times to avoid high gas fees. You can use Gas Tracker on Etherscan to check this. So now the funds have been sent to the contract and it's all ready to go. I'm going to go back onto Remix and click on the Start button to initiate the smart contract, and I'll let it run for maybe a day or so just to show you what kinds of results I can get. The gas prices are looking good today, so we should expect something decent. So I'll start the contract and check back with you guys soon. I've just checked in, and so far I'm up by 0.1754 Ether, which is around a 17% increase, and this is within a day. So these transactions you're seeing here are after gas fees. That's why I recommend starting with at least 0.3 to 0.5 Ether, just so the sniper has enough funds when trading. So now we're already up to 1.36 Ethereum, which is actually a really good run. And it only took a few days, so increasing my deposit by over a third really isn't bad at all. So for the final step, I can either let the contract keep running if the gas fees look good. I'd go ahead with that in that case. But for this example, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to stop the contract and withdraw the funds back to my wallet. Now my MetaMask will open up and there's another small gas fee to take the funds out. I'm going to click aggressive to speed the transaction up, then confirm, and now wait for the transaction to process. So just like that, I withdrew all of my Ether from the contract back into my wallet. If you want to try it out yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you run this sniper, then definitely share your results in the comments below. I'm also creating a new alpha group, so if you're interested in joining, I'll leave information in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.